I-Team revealed the results of a 6-month investigation into the Charleston County School District's use of project managers.
The district spends millions of your dollars every year on outside companies hired to oversee school building projects.
But some building experts question whether a project manager is really necessary.
We sent investigator Rebecca Collette to look into what these managers do and how much they cost.
Good evening. Local architects came to the I-Team when the school district announced their budget shortfall. The architects say the district is spending millions of dollars on duplicate services. So I went to the Charleston County School District to see why they use project managers when the other districts don't. From fields to classrooms, the Charleston County School District is building. This school year, the district opened Shakur, Springfield, and James Simmons elementary schools, along with completing several other projects around the district. It's a $490 million plan with a payout of $18.7 million for the project management firm between 2011 and 2016.
It did seem excessive.
Alex Webb is a contractor who has also done project management. He says a management firm essentially acts as the middleman between the school district and its architects and contractors.
You need to be compensated if there's a certain amount of liability.
Architects are required by law to carry loads of liability insurance. This contract frees the project management company of any liability should the work go sideways. According to the South Carolina chapter of the American Institute of Architects, architects traditionally have consulted, evaluated, planned, designed, coordinated, administered contracts, and reviewed construction to ensure compliance with the design. Architects also serve as the owner's representative, meeting with building officials, testifying before review commissions, and ensuring the budget and schedule are on track throughout the process. When the I-Team reviewed the most recent contract with CCSD and a project management firm, it appears they do the same thing: coordination, scheduling, cost estimating, and contract preparation. What are the pros and cons of that dynamic? Brad Benjamin is the president of the South Carolina chapter of the American Institute of Architects. He's based in Greenville and spoke with me via Skype.
Sometimes there's some issues where construction management firms are trying to oversee services that we traditionally have been providing, but we're uniquely licensed in order to do those services. Through our contracts and through case law, we are still liable for those services. But if we're not deciding what goes into those services and how those services are applied, it's a little precarious.
According to CCSD's Chief Operating Officer, Jeff Brewery, construction managers can be beneficial for large, complicated projects in a short period of time, so a company, or in this case, the school district, doesn't have to hire staff and pay the benefits.
We have site managers out on the jobs day to day. We have oversight, program manager over the project managers. We have accounting personnel. We have scheduling personnel. We have specialized engineers that provide support. So at any one time, the construction management team might be providing more than 20 people.
Brewery says project management firms give the school district one company to deal with instead of overseeing all the architects and contractors doing work for the district. He says CCSD is ultimately in charge of every decision, though the project management employees have input on planning and execution of those builds.
The success going backwards is out there in the new schools, and the kids that are supporting the kids that are being educated.
We compared Charleston's building program with other local school districts. Dorchester County, for example, originally hired a project management firm, but decided to bring management in-house, hiring 3 full-time staff members, spending $340,000 on salaries and benefits every year. How does Charleston County's program compare? Dorchester County spends 18 cents of every $100 on oversight. Charleston County spends 74 cents. But Burry says it would be impossible for CCSD to hire staff in-house and get the same level of service they get now.
I don't believe the projects can be as successful as they've been without providing that oversight.
We should point out the building program has been externally reviewed, and I have copies of those records posted online at counton2.com right now. I've also posted the full contract with a project management firm online. Rebecca Collette, News 2.